welcome back to my channel. This is Rosalina from Let's Plan About It. Today I'm going to be working on a quick spread for my catch-all spread for this week, which is the 16th to the 22nd. I'm going to be using Winter Florals Volume 4 by Kellofaplan and Drika from StickWithCatie. So let's go ahead and get started with the plan with me. So at the time of me filming this video, I am actually very behind on my spreads. I was actually even contemplating making a spread for this week because I am so far behind. So I figured let's just get something quick in and, you know, just so at least my planner can be decorated. Last week I decorated my planner, but I only got maybe like halfway in to filling my planner, and then I didn't even finish the week. So I might go back and back plan that. We'll see. This week I'm definitely gonna need to back plan. It's Wednesday and I need to do a few things when it comes to like social media and stuff. So I need just something on here and then I can start getting next week's done. So my goal is to start focusing on next week, but I still want my spread to look pretty for this week. So I am just doing this, and my goal, it's going to be super fast. I even, like I said, I contemplated on even filming this video because it is going to be super quick and more simple than usual. At least that's the plan. But I still wanted to get this out because, you know, I'm trying to discipline myself on just turn the camera on and do it. So yeah, it's probably not going to be as like, you know, decorated and all that I typically do, but I love a spread with like borders, and I think this is what this planner spread is going to be, just all borders, which I really haven't done yet for this planner for the parenting layout. So I guess it's going to be kind of good to see how I like it. I'm just gonna push these stickers in with this. I always forget what it's called, but it just makes the clear stickers look more vibrant. All right, and then I think I'm just gonna go ahead and continue on with the border, and then I'll just bring the boxes and the doll in the middle, and then this spread should be good to go. Let's do like this. Maybe I should white where it says favorite memory or favorite moment out. Okay, I'm actually really excited to see how this will look, because like I said, I haven't really done just like borders. I've kind of gotten more decorative like in the middle. So I'm excited to see what that looks like. Let's see, how can I fit this one? Like that little gap in between is what's throwing me off. This might not be the right one to use. Let's see if this one will work. Right now I have a little bit of time to myself. My daughter and my fiance, they went to the store. So I said I am going to get some filming in. It's about 12 o'clock right now, about noon. And or maybe even a little after that. I'm having my coffee right now, and I said, you know what, let me get a video in. Is that too alike? No, I think that's okay. I said, let me get a video in and get this started. So then tonight, maybe I can start working on another video. Okay, so let's get this about there. All right, and then I'm just going to do this. I'm actually kind of over winter spreads, but since it is, these colors are a little bit more, I mean, these are clear, so I think it'd be okay to cover up these dates. Since these colors are more like pastel, I feel like it's kind of a good mix between winter and spring. So that's why I went ahead and opted for this. But I mean, to be honest, I'm kind of over winter spreads already. I know we're technically still in winter, but to me, I just feel like after Valentine's Day, okay, that's it. Like we're in spring already. That's just kind of like my mindset. And yeah, that's like where my head's at. But I don't know if I necessarily want to go full spring yet. I mean, I guess there's no rules, right? But I don't know. So I felt like these stickers were pretty good, a good in between. Like today is a beautiful sunny day. Our weather's been so weird. It'll be super beautiful and sunny, and then the next day it'll be gloomy and raining. Yesterday was raining and gloomy, but today is so beautiful. I have my window open right now. It is just so nice. I mean, all I can really see is a fence and the side of someone else's house, but the sun is like so bright and kind of like reflecting off, and I think it's just so pretty. Okay, so that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and just finish off the borders, and then we'll start getting the in between. And I just realized I literally just grabbed my books, and well, I have these on my desk already, but I literally just turned the camera on. I didn't even pull my headers that I always change out. I didn't pull no quotes, nothing like that. So I'm definitely gonna need to pull those. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull a new one out. Maybe like that way. Okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. For some reason, I prefer that border over this one, but that's all right. Alrighty, and then I'm going to push these in. All right, and then I want to bring some for here on the side. Maybe I can, let's see, I'm gonna get this one here. Right, I think so. Like that. Yeah. Okay, and then I think I even want to bring a little bit more right here in the middle. I know I'm gonna have to punch through that, but I always do it, so I'm like, that's fine, no big deal. Let's see, where can I could bring her here, or I can bring her right here, and that just kind of covers that section. I think I'm gonna do that. We're already like midweek, so I'm like, and I don't really have too much going on this week, so I know that I will be okay with minimal function. All right, I just went ahead and brought in Plan the Plans, currently 2.0, and censored quotes. I don't know which one I'll use, but I said let's just bring them in, and you can use code Rosalina10 on Mojo Jojo Plans, and my affiliate link will be in the description box down below. Okay, so I actually think I want to go ahead and bring in a quote. That is the wrong one. It was actually on the top and I grabbed the bottom. All right, so I think it's funny. I put the pro in procrastinate. I procrastinated this week, so I feel like this would be funny to have. I think there actually might be a smaller version. There's this one here. So let's go ahead and do this one because it's funny and it's actually very accurate. Today especially. I think I can actually get away with putting this here on Monday. I only did a few things, so I might just put some bullet points and call it good. And then maybe I can bring one that's more horizontal on this side. Okay, so let's get to this one right here, actually. Okay. Yes. Okay. I'm going to put some of these boxes down. Let's grab this purple one. Then I'll get this one just right next to it. All right. And maybe like a little header box. I guess that wouldn't hurt. Just to put whatever I need. So I'm gonna white the notes out really quick. Okay. I think that's good. Then maybe I might put like some florals or something in there. I think that's pretty good. Then I think what I'll do, I'm gonna white this out. I'm going to put this right here and I will just add whatever I want. Now that I think about it, I think I'm going to leave everything alone. I'm gonna leave the headers alone. The only thing that I might do is change this one and I might put a header there. I don't typically like to do that, but I think I'm going to do it this week, especially since I have the florals there. I might as well just save my actual headers from my book for spreads that I know that I'll actually want. So the home chores top 5 to buy, I will leave that and then I will just fill these in with whatever, maybe like a to-do list, maybe like a gratitude or, you know, something of that sort. So I think this is okay for right now. If anything, I might just bring in my bullet points like I typically do here and then maybe here just for balance. I think that's a good option. So let's go ahead and get that in really quick. Okay, so I'm gonna put these in the, no, actually I'm gonna do it in the home chores. I said the home chores and I still put it in the wrong one. And I think for the bullet points, I think I'm just gonna do maybe all pink. All right, so there's that. And then for these, I like to switch off. I just feel like it makes it more fun. And I think I'm going to skip the pink on these since I did all pink there. Okay, and then I want to get some lines in. All right, that looks pretty good on the left. Let's go ahead and bring some here. I said I was gonna do bullet points, but I think what I'm gonna do instead is, because I didn't really do too much, so if anything, I'll probably just bring in maybe something like that. Yeah, because I really didn't do too much on Monday, and like I said, I'm back planning, so if I know that I didn't do too much, I am not going to, you know, unnecessarily add anything. Okay, then maybe some bullet points here on Tuesday. Let's maybe get these dark ones. Yesterday was Tuesday. I think that I will have, yeah, I know exactly what I can fill in on all these bullet points. So I feel good about it. Okay. And then Wednesday, maybe I can go ahead and just bring in a full size box, and I'll do this purple, again. That is today's box. Then Thursday, let's bring in, actually, I don't know if I want to bring in that combo. Let's do this pink and maybe this color. So let's go all the way to the edge and here. And then we'll go like that. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. Friday, I'm gonna bring in some bullet points. Let's do the purple. All right, and then Saturday, what if we did like this combo? Maybe combine them for Saturday, Sunday. I don't really mind combining Saturday, Sunday at all, so I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay. And then let's see, how would it look if I just put like one bullet point down there just to kind of like finish them off, because I only have like one on all of these. So it's like, well, might as well do that, you know? So, and then let's take, I don't really know if I want to do purple. No, maybe not purple. Maybe, or how about I do two on this side just to kind of, I know they're next to each other, but just to kind of like separate them. Then I'm gonna feel like obligated to do that on this side as well. So maybe like that. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's pretty functional. I feel pretty good about that. All right, so let's see if I can bring in any more of these florals. Like I said, I want to keep the decorating as minimal as I can because I am just back planning, but I just feel like I'm too early in my planner to leave blank spreads. I don't know. It's gonna drive me crazy. So that's why I'm like, I need to just get something, and I have so many stickers. I need to use them. Where can I have this one? It's just cut off at such like a weird angle. let's see, what if I get this here and it just kind of like cuts off like that? Okay, I'll just do it because I don't want it to go to waste. Okay, that's fine. I could bring in some more quotes too. That is an option. But I want to bring a little bit more, more deco on this side. So let's see, or more florals. Like that. I mean, I can always just check off on the side here. Okay, yeah, that's good. And I'm tempted to add some here as well. I think I'm going to. Oh, I think there's something under that sticker, no? There is. And of course my paper is ripping. Oh my goodness, okay. All right, guys, I got it. I got it. Okay. Oh, all right. That's why I need to clean my scissors. So that's no one's fault but mine. Okay. Yes, I am liking this. This is coming out so pretty. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one. Let's see if maybe I can use this one here. I know it's like an angle one, but sometimes clear stickers can be more easier to work with. Cut it to where it's like more flat and have that there. Yeah, it kind of fills up that space that I don't need since I have a big box. I think I'm going to go ahead and put some lines in that big box. That looks pretty good. Let's see, maybe I can kind of use this one for something too. What if I got like a tiny piece like that just to kind of like separate between the bullet points? Maybe not, huh? No, maybe not. Okay, like that. We do have a little piece. All right. Then I have this last one. I want to see if I can use it anywhere. I mean, I could have this one right here. Yeah, okay. So all the usable florals are on this spread. Let's see if I can fit at least like one more little quote. Since this one is pretty small, maybe I can fit something here. Son of a biscuit. That's kind of like, man, son of a biscuit. I'm so behind on my planner spreads for the week. That's kind of funny because this is a Sassy spread. So it makes sense to have Sassy. All the Sassy quotes. All right, I think that this spread is pretty good. I'm gonna get this into the planner and see how I like it. Alrighty guys, here is my super last minute, but I need to get something done spread in my planner. I love it. I love how sassy it is. Sometimes just a doll and floral spread will just do it for you. So hopefully you guys liked this video. Hopefully you liked this spread. I think it came out super cute, especially for just kind of, I'm just going to stick this here. I'm just going to stick this here. Need to get this done. Need to start back planning and figuring out next week. So hopefully you guys like it too. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not, but you would like to be, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so you can see more of my future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.